Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, patch 7.0 MSQ, or Main Scenario Questline, or Main Story Questline. In the last video we got the third stone for the tablets, and Wuk Lamat has gone missing. So, we need to go look for her then. Alright, Corner, Lost Promise. Corner is anxious to begin the search for Wuk Lamat. If Lamati was returning to Irvinshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Redderock swears she didn't see her. In any case, it's entirely possible that Lamati never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Alright. For some reason I'm getting an FF14 feel from this, and I don't know why. I've never played the game. One day. If the guard did not see Lamati, then we can be fairly sure she's not in Irvinshire. She's not one to pass without notice. The third promise? Mobby has been standing at his post with diligent diligent eye-watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tornawata with a brightly coloured hair? Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires, who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here. For I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tornawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word of this peddler should they still be around. Alright. Here, Marishna, this is the merchant who ran afoul of the bandit. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I'd recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was a scoundrel, Wakesa, who ambushed me. Please, can we have a voice cutscene of someone saying that name? You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wakesa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a loyal sum. Or royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Anytime. But first we should probably tell the others. An excellent plan. And I have just the right garments for your disguise, at a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Is it going to be an oversized Pelu suit? No. Now we lay the bait. I'll precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wakesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then the recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, then we spring our trap. Shouldn't we tell the others? Time to play our parts. Following you. Alright. Oh, no, wait. Oh, try not to stay behind. Try not to be too far behind, I guess. Alright. There, that's the Brawl fellow. Show him how happy your imaginary deal has made you. Once you put on an appropriate display, we can continue on to our next performance. Huzzah! A rare gemstone from that Hetsaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. A good start, but I would make certain Wakesa is aware of me. Let's continue. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours. Show him how happy you are. I really picked that voice for myself. The Hetsaro, you sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mobby is happy for your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made. Yeah, that's being heard outside. What's happening? I see what's making that noise. Alright. Okay, hopefully that's lessened with the bloody window shut. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Alright. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. Huzzah! A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some bell on my own. Who knows, maybe opportunity will find me, even as it's found you. Your cat ears hear that too. Ah, my most valued customer, the profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Travelling with such a fat person, no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Irvinshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolal. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. You played your part to perfection, Marishna, a woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Now let us lure Wakesa out and spring our trap. Da 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 da. It's all 55s, ain't it? Uh-huh. I'll get around to using these eventually. Decide which class to use them on. A brother's duty. Korna wishes to execute the final stage of his plan. Let's execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Servanshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakesa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow close behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. I'm sorry I don't have my Ring of Mercy on. Wakasa will tell us what he's done with Lamiti. So, did we tell the others about this? Just wondering. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Hello. Warrior of Light here, come to kick your ass. Yeah, you're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, men. Kill these Vidral. Oh no, you don't. Get your ass back here. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you be so kind, Marishna, pray leave them capable of speech. I make no promises. Too strong. Yeah, that's Dynamis for you. Ugh. Speak with Kona. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's a second promise. What do you want with us? You think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang's behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll get nod answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuk Lamat? Oh, Kitty has a voice. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed a leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. Perhaps you could pursue Warkessa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamiti is being held. Oh, it's one of those missions. Alright. Last time I had this was that one girl in Garlemald. Oh. Vantage point? Vantage point. How am I getting worse with English as the years go by? Oh. Tongue twisters. They suck. I spy a redhead. Is this going to be that mission? It's that mission. Alright. Oh, using Oddbird as the example, alright. Should your quarry begin displaying the effects shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make use of cover such as rocks and trees. You know, I could have really done with this in Garlemald. The objective will also end in failure if you don't follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Should you fail the objective, you may try again by returning. Alright. What'd that say? Your destination will not appear on the map while following. Oh, lovely. What was that? You heard nothing. Who's that? You'll never catch me. Shit. Oh, come on. Even with the added effect, it's still... Ay, ay, ay. I just stay behind this tree. We good? We good. Gonna turn around? Yep. This was meant to be easy. Am I supposed to hide here? Alright, this works somehow. Damn nerves. Should be safe enough now. Are you? You're not giving me many places to hide behind here. You said to meet him in front of the hideout. Are you kidding me? I was this far! I was supposed to go to... Really? All the way... Son of a bitch. Are you shitting me? That's not fair. That ain't fair. Alright, I'm back here again. Can I do this on Chocobo? He's looking around. And then go. Set the medium in front of the hideout. Where's that damn hobby go? Duty complete. Aye. Aye, aye, aye. I hate those kind of quests. There's his voice. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Lands God may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We have had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize, and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Corner told me the news. You finally adopted then. What's the situation? And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakesa and stay on the Muljaw's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Don't tell me it's another section. Follow the... Oh, god damn it. Alright, alright. So this is like bloody checkpoints then, right? Aye. This sucks. That would actually work. I have to go to that tree, won't I? Or depending on how we... He's gone very far without moving around. Why is he easier than the other guy? I'm hearing things. I better hurry if I don't want a beating. And now I'm out of places to hide. Not quite. One last precaution, just in case. You're free!
Better late than never.
Oh, it's voiced.
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wuk Lamat. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
How to not piss him off? You need to calm down, be patient, trust in Thancred. I thought you were the cool-headed one. Be patient, trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Ponity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Well, that was a low jump. So you are a good guy. I may have put rescuing Lamiti ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me. Yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Damn. Feeding the river. Core now wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. Is this going to be a dungeon? We need to gather our forces. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Bakul Jar Jar is an asshole, and he kidnapped Lamiti. First, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamiti has been taken. Thancred is shadowing the boat even as we speak, so I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your Punuti from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Erenville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him? Aye aye. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Punuti was set loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Irvenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let's divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild Punutis downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. I'm not going to the next zone, am I? Oh, I doubt it. What level are we on? 92, it's still 92. Alright. So it's probably level 93 for the other one. Assuming our Punuti has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with, with the promise of food. While Punutis eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. I guess underwater time? It's underwater time. The yak is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our Puniti's enticing feast. Yep, we're diving. Alright. If I remember, it was faster to, like, swim underwater, wasn't it? Well, guess I'll find out. Yeah, it requires me to be up there, isn't it? Well, it doesn't hurt to look around. Now, if Stormblood was any indication, I have a feeling that this might be a good place for, like, a treasure map. Aye, aye. Punuti feed. This pungent Punuti feed contains a mix of aquatic plants and vegetable scraps. Alright. You scatter Erinville's Punuti feed along the water's edge. And then over there. Swamp monk. You scatter Erinville's Punti feed along the water's edge. Right, where am I going? Let's go, fat cat. To victory! All set. I've just finished laying out the rest of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Alright, let's see your way with animals. Here she is. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give you a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Gona know we have our Punti back. I'm going to pronounce that differently every single time, aren't I? Uh-huh. And turn in. Erinville has the Punti in hand, and good, I expect nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Livier twins are over in Irvingshire now, having the pots worn and make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Sibling Rescue, it's the final quest of the zone. Alright, I am going to save that for next time then. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.